Oh, I have been waiting for ever since I had the idea for this. I knew this was gonna be fun. What will be presented to you today is a very simple strategy as to how to fucking fix the failure that is the DCEU. Buckle up, this is gonna be a long video, if I do say so myself. But we're gonna have fun, because that's what we do. I have not one, but two cold beverages on standby, because I am going to do a lot of yelling. Yelling that I don't want to do, but it's yelling that Warner Brothers needs to hear. So let me take a sip of my cold beverage. I got my boys, Kevin. Miguel's not here because he didn't want to be here. And I got my partner in crime, Eric, who was very eager to be here. And FYI, don't judge my Injustice fighting skills. I haven't played Injustice Part 1 in years, so I needed something to keep you guys entertained other than us. So, with that said, here we go. So the DCEU, we've made videos on the DCEU in the past. We literally made a video titled, basically, the DCEU and why it's a failure. So, as you all know, the DCEU kind of came out of nowhere. It literally came out of nowhere. We had Man of Steel. Everyone was like, Man of Steel was good. I really like Man of Steel. I haven't seen it in a while, but Man of Steel is pretty good, right? And then there were rumors, oh, Batman's getting introduced. And we were like, wait, what? Where did that come from? So then we find out, oh yeah, Man of Steel 2 is happening. Then we find out, oh yeah, actually it's gonna be a Batman v Superman movie. And we were like, oh, that's cool. Alright. Then we find out the subtitle is called Dawn of Justice. And we were like, what? Then we see Batman v Superman and realize, oh yeah, this is actually a fucking Justice League Origins movie with a 5-minute fight between Batman and Superman. Now, I still enjoy Batman vs. Superman, but that's neither here nor there. Then we get Suicide Squad, which was, what was Suicide Squad? That was a mess. A mess. We got Wonder Woman after that. That was pretty good. Except for the third act. I don't like the third. You haven't seen Wonder Woman?
Nope.
Thought you did. Check it out. It's not bad. The third act is really bad though. Then shit. What came after Wonder Woman? Oh, Justice League. Failure. Then we had Aquaman. Aquaman was pretty good. Really good. Stupid, but good. Then we had Shazam. Really good. Very good. Probably the best DCEU movie. Very good. That was very good. Then we had Birds of Prey. It's like making fucking Endgame and then making Thor the Dark World. Birds of Prey was garbage. It's not... You don't need to. It's pointless. It's just here to bridge the gap from the last Suicide Squad movie to the new Suicide Squad movie, which I am very excited for. But that's literally all it's there for. It's basically there just to say, oh yeah, this is what Harley Quinn's been doing for the past, like, God knows how much time. It's a waste of time. That's what it should be called. And the Birds of Prey subtitle is a fucking lie. Because the Birds of Prey aren't even in it that much. Huntress is 5 minutes. You know what? I don't want to talk about Birds of Prey. I've already made a review on it. I don't want to talk about it. I want to get to my point. So, I have, the same way with Marvel, a lot of different points that I think DC needs to seriously take into consideration. So, let's start with the big one, and I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna read them off, and then I'll let you guys go off, and then I'll keep playing. So, my first big point. First of all, I know Eric wants to talk about this real quick. The DC animated movies. I have to say the DC animated movies, for the most part, because there's some that aren't really all that, you know, good. Batman Hush, I think, was fucking garbage. But I know the Justice League one came out, Apocalypse War. I heard that was very good. Deathstroke just got one. I'm interested in that. My boy Deathstroke. But there's some really good DC animated movies out there. Justice League War, Batman Under the Red Hood, Son of Batman, Batman vs. Robin, Justice League Throne of Atlantis. Good stuff. Good stuff. Flashpoint. Oh my god, how could I forget Flashpoint? All good stuff. I heard Justice League Dark was a really good one too. And Batman Gotham Gaslight, I think that's what it's called.
I think you said Death of Superman? I don't know if you said that.
Death of Superman, yeah. I didn't see Reign. I haven't seen Reign, but the first one was really good. Death of Superman.
The Reign of Superman?
I have to check that. I gotta check that out. I haven't seen that yet. But they need to take inspiration from their DC animated movies. They do.
I feel like this is my thing, right? I feel like it's a lot easier for them to stick to like continuity and stuff when it comes to animated movies, because that's stuff that they can rip right out of the comics, you know? They can literally take pages of the comics and just animate them if they wanted to. It's a lot harder to translate that to a script and make real life actors do it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, there's no... Yeah, but at the same time, nobody asked for a deformed dick version of Doomsday in Batman v Superman.
But that's what I'm saying. Doomsday would look a lot better animated, because there's things that in the live action movie they would have to CGI.
You can make a live action Doomsday look cool, bro. In the fight, he evolved to look kind of like the normal Doomsday.
That made no sense to me. I don't know why he evolved like he was the damn Pokemon.
Because they knew that it looked fucking stupid, so they were like, "Oh, we're gonna make it look like he's actually Doomsday."
But you know, like, bro, the animated movies are so clean to me. Like I say this all the time. Marvel does a great job at live action movies, and DC does a great job at animated movies. And I think that if they wanted to, I guess the thing is that they're trying to make a live action DCEU instead of just sticking to their animated movies, which is okay, fine if you do it the right way, you know. But then they decided to, after doing the Crisis on Infinite Earths on the Flash, and making all the universes connect together.
Wait. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
You know, but like, bro, I just think the animated movies slap.
Yeah, the animated movies are good, but let's talk about my first issue. Flashpoint Paradox. It has been confirmed that the new Flash movie with Ezra Miller, if it even happens, if he even has a fucking career anymore, that is going to be the Flash movie. This is the #1 thing that Warner Brothers needs to do with this universe. However, it does not need to be happening right now. Flashpoint should have characters that we care about and that we're invested in. They've done it. Wait. Hold on, I lost my track. They have not established any fucking characters in this DCEU besides Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and maybe Batman. And the only reason I give a shit about Batman is because A, Ben Affleck is the best Batman we've ever got. Don't fucking at me!
I don't.
Number 2, his acting, the action sequences that he was in Batman v Superman were fucking incredible. So already it made me like Batman.
I would say that maybe Ben Affleck is a good Batman because what they did with his Batman is they gave him a much darker undertone.
Yeah, it's dark.
Which is what I love, because DC is dark. The stories that they do are insane. Like, dude, the whole DC universe just turned into zombies, bro. But like, that's why I feel like he was a good Batman. But I gotta give it to Christian Bale. he did an amazing job as Batman.
Well, they both
Where's
do.
Rachel?
They both do. They do different things as Batman. But if you know, if you say it's not like you're saying fucking George Clooney is the best Batman. What was I saying? Okay. We don't give a shit about anyone in the DCEU because they rushed into Justice League way too fast. They announced, but we had Man of Steel in 2015, I think. Oh no, 2013, excuse me. We had Justice League in 4 years. Yeah. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, well, we had Iron Man in 2008, and then we had the Avengers in 2012. Listen, clown, there is a difference. How many movies in the MCU? Yes, they did do it right. How many fucking movies in the MCU did we have before the Avengers? Iron Man 1, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, the First Avenger, and the Avengers. 6 movies in total.
And Marvel did a good job with that because they took the opportunity to introduce characters into standalone movies. So like Black Widow, it was introduced in the Iron Man standalone movie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's the main problem with the DCEU. Like if they release Justice League for the first time now, already having a Wonder Woman movie,
Aquaman, Shazam,
yeah, and then you can maybe have Flash exactly as is now, make another movie with him as his own solo, not Flashpoint. I feel like they want to rush into things too fast.
They do, because they want to compete with Marvel, because Warner Brothers has been sitting on their dick ever since Marvel got going. They've done look at what DC did before Man of Steel. Look at that. They had the Dark Knight trilogy, successful. But then they tried doing fucking, what was it, Jonah Hex? Failure. They tried doing Green Lantern. Failure! Despite me thinking it's not that bad. Failure!
Green Lantern?
Yeah.
I mean, if I was 7 years old again, yeah, it wouldn't be bad. But, bro, that's the thing that I would say Marvel gets better. That DC needs to pick up on is fleshing out characters in standalone movies rather than rushing to put them into, you know, yes, the Justice League is something that we want to see on the big screen ASAP. But if it means taking a couple of years to flesh out more characters, I'm with it. First of all, give us a Batman that's gonna stick around for some time.
Yeah, that's another thing. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that right now. But you're right.
Give us a Batman that sticks around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Give us another Superman. Actually give us a good Green Lantern, because a lot of people don't seem to realize this. The Green Lantern is one of the founding members of the Justice. Give a Wonder Woman. I have yet to see. You said it was good. I want to believe you on that.
It's the second best DCEU movie, but the ending is just really bad.
Aquaman was beautiful.
Aquaman was dope.
And like,
Shazam.
Then all we would need is a good Flash and a good Cyborg movie, because Cyborg is a character.
Let me finish what I was talking about Flashpoint, and then we'll get back into that. So let me finish what I was saying. There was no reason to make Batman v let me finish my point about the movies in between. Look at the DCEU from Man of Steel to Justice League. What did we have? Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Wonder Woman, Justice League. 3 movies leading up to a movie in which you haven't established 4 out of the 6 characters in your fucking roster, bro. I don't give a shit what Wonder Woman was. Wonder Woman was fine. You didn't establish Aquaman, Flash, or Cyborg. And Justice League comes out, and you want to throw in a backstory for Cyborg. Oh, feel bad for him. Why? You're telling me shit I already know. I already know he's a failed science experiment, and he's fucking miserable because he doesn't know what he has inside him. You're telling me shit I already know. Be creative. Moving on. There was no reason to make Batman v Superman about the Justice League. If you ask me, even Batman v Superman should have been put on hold.
Honestly, like, literally, Wonder Woman came out of nowhere now. I was like, oh, okay.
That's the best part in the movie when she fucking comes. Shit!
Came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh, all right. I thought it was Batman versus Superman, not a.
Dude, the fight
Batman
lasts
fights
5 minutes, bro.
in 2 seconds.
I hope you guys aren't excited for King Kong versus Godzilla, bro. I'm just saying. I know some shit. I'm just saying.
I didn't even know that was a movie that was happening.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out this year.
Damn. We should have gotten a Man of Steel sequel, at least that way we could understand Superman more instead of giving him a half-assed arc in Batman v Superman. The arc that Superman has in Batman v Superman is a great arc that should have been explored in a sequel. There is no reason why it's given 20 fucking minutes in Batman v Superman. Where does it go? It goes nowhere. It goes nowhere.
Yo, it's been so long since I've seen that movie that like I literally don't know what.
Man, if we review the DCEU, I don't know if we're going to. If we do it, best believe that Batman v Superman video is gonna be fucking epic.
That's
I
another.
feel like what Warner Brothers needs to do is get themselves a Kevin Feige, right?
They don't have a Kevin Feige, dude. The fucking bro, the head of DC is always leaving. The head of DC has changed, I think, like 3 times since the DCEU has been established. They have nobody. They have fucking Zack Snyder there with his head up his ass. Bro, he's sitting here with a fucking quote-unquote masterpiece of a fucking Justice League. We've yet to see a trailer for it. I guess in 2 weeks we're getting that. But everybody's over here on their hands and knees praying to God.
I don't necessarily blame him for that because that's.
Yeah,
not
I know. I know it's not his fault. But
yeah,
at the
sorry.
not Justice League. I don't blame him for Justice League. Shit. I blame him for Batman v Superman because. But I also blame the fucking studio for Batman v Superman because you already know, bro. You already know. I can already predict Zack Snyder did not want to do Batman v Superman the way it happened. I can predict it right now.
Bro, you want to go see a good Batman vs Superman movie? Go watch
The Dark Knight Returns.
Yes, bro. Oh my god, like that's so. And not to mention that, like, dude, Bruce was old as hell, and he's over here giving Superman the beats. And this is the thing I always argue with people about. Everybody's like, oh my god, but we all know that Superman would literally break Batman in 2 seconds if he really wanted to. Excuse me, did you forget that literally Batman has a plan to beat the whole Justice League, including himself?
Justice League Doom,
Like,
baby. That's another good one. That I ain't gonna lie, and Batman v Superman, that caught me by surprise. When he hit him with the kryptonite grenade, I was like, oh shit! I didn't see that coming. Let me finish what I was saying about Flashpoint. We should have gotten the arc that he has in Batman v Superman should have been one movie, and whatever villain come in and fight him. Like, let's say the people are like, listen, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here no more. So then he leaves, and then a villain comes, and he has to come back. That's a redemption arc.
Flash?
No, Superman. Man of Steel. You have him come back, redemption, beats whatever villain, and boom, redemption arc. People are on his side. And then that leads into Batman v Superman when you have the same thing where Batman's trying to prove, listen, Superman is not the greatest. What the fuck is wrong with you people? That is perfect.
Here's what Warner Bros. Needs to do is take whatever direction the Batman is going to do and the Suicide Squad. Like,
they're not connected. Batman isn't connected to the DCU. Apparently.
That's what I'm saying. It's because it's like, if they're gonna have a DCEU and not have Batman, it's like.
But you see, that begs the question as if Ben Affleck is gonna reprise his role as Batman, because you can't make a Batman with Robert Pattinson and not connect him to the DCEU, especially since they say that all the universes are technically combined now, which is a little confusing. I mean, understanding, because like they're on different Earths. But
well, Eric, you go talk to the head of Warner Brothers, and you get back to me.
But this is the problem I always have with these movies, because we have all these different Batman movies and all these new actors coming to play Batman. And yes, Christian Bale was a good Batman. Ben Affleck was a good Batman. Who knows? Maybe Robert Pattinson will be an outstanding Batman. But what's the first movie always? It's always an origin story. Always his parents got killed in the alleyway.
I don't think they're gonna do it again.
Supposedly it's year one Batman, which is okay, cool.
Yeah, but they can take elements from year one Batman and leave out things.
No, yes, for sure. They don't need to do the whole backstory. They can just show him right into the action of Gotham and, but like, I'm tired of seeing these origin movies. Like, if you want to choose a character that is well known, don't give him an origin. We already know that his parents got blasted in the alleyway at 12 in the morning. Like, come on now.
Yeah, that was even stupid when they did it in Joker. It felt so tacked on. That's the only
his movie, and they showed it.
Yeah, that was the thing in Joker I didn't like. Joker feels like if you take that scene out where his parents die, it doesn't even feel like a DC movie. But once you put that everything with the Waynes is to add on the element of DC. If you take out the Waynes and you just focus on Joker, it can be looked at as a regular character study.
Sure. And that's another thing I have an issue with, is having the same villains in every movie.
Oh, I'll get to that. I will, Eric, save it, please. I will get to it, man. I will get to it.
At this point, why bother having a universe? Just have them all have their own arcs, and every now and then they're just like, hey, we're gonna have these guys all team up, even though they have nothing to do with each other.
Alright. Let's get back to this, because I want to finish this Flashpoint shit and move on. So, we should have gotten solo movies for everyone, or at least most of the heroes, before throwing them into a movie together. And by the way, clowns, most is not 2. There's no reason Batman there's no reason Batman did not get a solo movie before Justice League. I'm sorry. That is ridiculous. Or Flash. Aquaman, okay. I will give that a pass. Cyborg, I'm okay with that too. You can push that to after Justice League. But Flash? Are you kidding me? And Batman also? Don't get me wrong. Batman v Superman did a good job at establishing the new Batman. But that doesn't mean you're gonna do a Justice League without giving me something.
The CW did a better job at establishing the Justice League than...
Exactly, and that Justice League doesn't even have a Batman! I guess if you count Batwoman, but she's not even there no more.
They're not even from the same universes either, that's the funny part.
At this point, DCEU should just be every single DC movie that they try to connect with the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths. Just have that.
Dude, the DCEU shouldn't even be a thing anyway, bro. There's no... Who's asking for this?
Guys, when you really think about it, with Crisis on Infinite Earths, right? They removed all of the Earths, right? It's basically only one now, right?
Mm-hmm. No, they didn't. Okay. They make it into
Listen, wait. You guys are going into my shit. Let me... Please, I have...
No. When you think about it, when you think of... No.
Listen, I'm gonna talk about Crisis in a little bit, bro. Chill. I'm gonna get into Crisis right after this, bro. Chill. Listen. We don't care about any of the characters at all in Justice League because we don't know who they fucking are. Also, there's no way in hell you're gonna do a Justice League movie without having a Flashpoint movie without having Reverse Flash introduced at all. He's the main point of the story. It's like having Thanos in Infinity War without us ever seeing him at all in the previous after credit scenes of Avengers. We wouldn't care at all. If we got at least one Flash movie where he fought with Reverse Flash and we got the start of that rivalry, and then it would bleed into the Flashpoint movie. If you ask me, Flashpoint should be split into 2 parts, no question. I think it would highly benefit the story and give it time instead of having a 2.5-hour movie and leaving things out. Which, granted, I know the fucking animated movie is only 1 hour and 16 minutes, but that's not my point.
And they still fleshed out better. It's just crazy.
If it's done right, well, we saw those characters before. That's why they're fleshed out. If it's done right, this will be the ultimate comeback for the DCEU, but they need to nail almost everything. Batman, Flash, Reverse Flash, and the conflict between them. That is the glue of the storyline. I'm telling you.
I don't doubt that they have plans to introduce more characters, seeing as when they made the new DCEU logo, or the intro, it has all these characters in the background. So you would think that they would make movies about these characters. Like the fact that it's been how long and we haven't gotten another Green Lantern.
Dude, because the first one failed.
The monstrosity that we had with Ryan Reynolds and don't get me wrong, he redeemed himself in Deadpool.
Don't even need the ring. Can I borrow it?
Yo,
Alright.
dude, look at that. Ryan Reynolds in DC was gonna be so trash. He went over to Marvel.
Hell yeah. Alright, Crisis on Infinite Earths. I believe that DC has an easy way out. Now, bear with me. I swear to God, if Elijah was here, he would fucking murder me. Listen. Bear with me. The easy way out is to retcon the Flashpoint that we saw in Arrowverse. Because, number one, it was fucking terrible. It was one episode and nothing lasted. We didn't get enough of it.
Dude, Barry was gone for like a total of like 2 episodes.
Have Grant Gustin lead the Flashpoint movie. Why? Because Crisis has told us that everything is connected in terms of the Earth. They have no excuses or restraints with this movie. Then you have Flashpoint occur, and it turns out that instead of the heroes from the Arrowverse being the Justice League, the DCEU heroes are the Justice League instead, and that's how everything is different. It would be a different storyline, yes, but it would be much easier than giving us characters we don't give a shit about. This would also be a better route because we've been with these Arrowverse characters for so many years. We're already attached to them.
Listen. To me personally, when I found out that with Crisis on Infinite Earths, they were connecting all of the universes, which is, if they just did it with the CW universes, okay, maybe that makes sense. But with the introduction of Ezra Miller's Flash into that episode, it was like, we know that they mean all of DC is one now. Which is, I don't have a problem with it, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I just hope people don't get confused as to what universe is this gonna be, or what universe is this.
If they get confused, tough shit. That is their fault. I don't care. I care about what is better for the DCEU. I don't give a shit.
But at the same time, I don't want to watch a Justice League movie and Bruce Wayne makes a call and freaking Grant Gustin's Flash comes out of nowhere, and you're like, what
That's
happened?
what a trailer is for, and that's what they need to make it clear. If they don't make it clear, that means that A, they're fucking stupid, and B, the script is ass.
I also think that was like a lazy way of doing things too, because essentially we won't say if they want to expand on the DC universe live action movies, right? It's less likely that we'll get a Teen Titans movie now, right? You know what I'm saying? Seen as they'll use the cop out that we already see a live action Teen Titans with Titans, which I don't have no problem with because the Titans is fire. Like I think that approach.
Oh, you caught up?
Titans is insane. I still got some catching up stuff, but I think like the dark tone on Titans is like fantastic. Like to make, especially with Dick and his character arc.
And Jason. Wait till you get to season 2 with Red Hood. I mean, no, Red Hood's not there. I wish, but
first, I would not doubt that Titans takes the approach with the damn, what storyline? Is that the Killing Joke?
No, Death in the Family.
If they take the Death in the Family approach and show Jason become Red Hood, which is, I guess they would have to do a minor time skip because Jason looks like he's too young right now. But
no, he's perfect, dude. He is perfect. Age doesn't matter.
Like I feel like shows do a better job at this stuff than people who have larger budgets. Like,
I don't know, man. With DC, it's like their animated stuff and their TV shows succeed more than the live action stuff because, I mean, the live action movies because it's just they want to rush into everything. Warner Brothers just sees dollar signs. When somebody likes something, oh yeah, we're just gonna fucking do Justice League immediately. Why? Let it breathe.
Like I I need a proper introduction to the Justice League.
Don't mess with the best.
Let's talk about Batman.
Which one?
The new one that's coming out. Let's talk about it. Me and Eric are gonna go off now. The Batman needs different villains.
Absolutely. Oh my God, yes,
There is
sir.
absolutely no reason why number one, this is the first thing. There's no reason why we're getting 3 fucking villains for a Batman movie. I understand. Oh, it worked in The Dark Knight. Oh, it worked in Batman Returns. Do something new. Do something new. We don't need 3 villains in a fucking... We don't need 3 villains in a superhero movie. Half the time, it never fucking works. Why? Because the villain is always left out, and we're sitting here waiting, saying, oh man, I wish we saw more of this person. I'm looking at you, Amazing Spider-Man 2. What did we all say coming out of Amazing Spider-Man 2? Oh man, Rhino wasn't in it that much. Oh man, I wish we seen more Green Goblin.
I think, me personally, I think they led with that Rhino cut post-credit scene because they had the intentions of making a 3rd movie, which
They had an intention of making 5 fucking movies. Don't even.
But dude, like, you don't understand how tired I am of watching a Batman movie and the villain is the Joker. Like, bro, yeah, I understand. The Joker is a good villain. I love the Joker.
Everyone
But I'm
does.
tired of seeing him as the main villain in these damn movies.
Everyone
If you want,
is.
I like
You know what
that
they should do?
But
They should have Joker, but not as Batman. I know Batman and Joker have some kind of thing, but I even told Tyler this, and I think he told me this. For Titans, Joker would be a great villain.
oh yeah, definitely. That would be perfect.
Titans.
Especially with the direction that Jason is going right now.
Yeah.
He would be
Yeah.
a fantastic
Yeah,
villain.
Eric, you need
guess-
to see Titan Season 2, bro. I did a video on it, bro. It would be
Titans
perfect.
I guess the Joker would be a good villain for them. Like you said, the Joker is primarily like a Batman villain, and this character arc that he not the character arc, but like what he did to Jason is a thing that happened between him and Jason. I guess if they were to make Joker a villain of the season, it would be through Jason. You know what I'm saying? Like Jason is Red Hood now, but the Jason that came straight out of the Lazarus pit and was using real bullets, and killing all these gangbangers and drug dealers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Joker would just kind of be in the back, like, yeah, I'm the one who did that to him. Blah blah blah, you know.
But they're doing Season 3 of Titans is gonna be Blackfire. That's what they teased.
Yeah, Blackfire. Sorry, I love your Titans.
Back to Batman. Back to Batman. This is the other gem that nobody's thinking of because everybody, you know, oh my god, Batman's gonna be so good, right? Look at this gem. We're getting 3 villains we've already seen, 2 of which were in the same fucking movie.
Talking about Two-Face and
No, the villains in the Batman are gonna be Catwoman, Riddler, and Penguin.
oh, we've seen those 2.
We've seen all 3 of them in the movie. Granted, Riddler's a love-hate relationship with me. I love Jim Carrey's version of it because it's Jim Carrey and he's fucking over the top. So, I love it for that, but it's not comic accurate. We need a Batman Arkham Knight style Riddler.
Oh, yes.
Catwoman and Penguin worked back in the day. I have zero interest in seeing them again. 0. Penguin, played by Colin Farrell, saved my fucking time. He is gonna bomb that role. Bomb it. Colin Farrell is the definition of phoning it in. All you had to do is watch Fantastic Beasts and look at his expressions in his performance. He could not wait to get off set. When they announced that he is going to be Penguin, I legit went off. This is going to be awful. The girl they got for Catwoman, she's a good actress. I'm interested in what they're going to do with that. I don't mind Catwoman again. Granted, we just saw her in The Dark Knight Rises, but it's been like 8 years, and this movie's not coming out till God knows when. So
she wasn't really a villain in that movie.
Yeah.
I would say. She was more of
I know, but Catwoman's never a fucking villain in these movies.
She's not. I mean, come on. She's married to Batman in the comics.
And Riddler, I mean, I'm interested in what they're gonna do with this new version of the Riddler. I think it might be a comic accurate version. That's the only villain I'm interested in. But
Bro,
Catwoman?
I cannot stand the Riddler, bro. Besides these, when it comes to Batman villains, like I love Batman. Batman is like probably my #1 favorite superhero. But I feel like when it comes to his villains, I feel like not all of them raise the same level of threat as certain ones do. Like the Joker,
Yeah, I know.
major threat to Batman. Bane, dude, this is the man who broke the Batman. Like, come on now. He picked Batman up and snapped him. My controller died. Beautiful. Give me 1 second.
Let me talk about the villains, and I'll let Eric get back to what he was doing. I think they're playing it safe. I do.
All right.
I personally think that Warner Brothers is playing it safe. They're seeing, oh, we have a new Batman movie, but we don't know what villains to do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have villains that we've already had, just give you different versions of them. Why? This is what I think they need to do. I personally want villains. These are the 3 villains I've been wanting: Clayface, Mr.Freeze, the right way, and Deathstroke.
Dude, bro, that's what I was saying. Like, you know, those villains, dude, Deathstroke himself is like on par with freaking Batman. Like, come on now. Like, Deathstroke be giving us smoke.
Deathstroke, first of all, the actor they got for Deathstroke, I don't even know if they're gonna fucking use him ever in the DCEU.
Dude, that would
I
be
hope.
beautiful. That would
Yeah,
be beautiful.
first of all, the costume is epic. I remember when they fucking leaked that footage of him coming off the ship. I was like, holy shit. But Clayface, if you've watched Batman the Animated Series, that arc is amazing. It is epic. It's emotional. It's heartbreaking, and I love it. Mr. Freeze, do I even need to say it?
I like Clayface because he's a villain that, like,
You sympathize
one
with.
of those villains that are like bad, but like towards the end, once they get smoke handed to them, they're not really that bad, and you find out why they're the way they are. Same thing with Mr. Freeze. You know, his wife got caught lacking, but I need major villains that are gonna do damage.
Mr. Freeze needs to be done the right way. Mr. Freeze, you don't even need to do anything. The story is there. It's not that hard to write Mr. Freeze in a way that's intriguing. It's not. Stop being lazy. Stop being lazy, bro. They're playing it safe, and no. This movie needs to do what Spider-Man is doing in the MCU. Give us villains we've never seen and take risks. Yes,
like,
I already know. Oh,
yes, that was great. Like, to see Mysterio was,
even though it's not necessarily, you know, comic accurate Mysterio, you still kept the character. Basically.
like, come on, you even gave him the fishbowl. Like, come on.
You give it the right treatment, it will be fantastic. And do I even need to make the case for Deathstroke? Deathstroke is my favorite DC villain because of Titans. Eric, I'm telling you, I put this on everything I love. Deathstroke in Titans is fucking epic.
Is he deadly, bro? Is he deadly?
Yes. 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 Bro, there's a fight between Dick, Starfire, and Deathstroke. It is fucking incredible.
Deathstroke is just one of those characters that, like,
Titans is fucking awesome. And in that show, Deathstroke is amazing. They can easily resurrect him somehow with a Lazarus pit. And have him... No, the Deathstroke. And have him be... Oh, I kind of just spoiled it, but... And put him in this Batman. Because all the universes are connected.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, Deathstroke is dead?
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, like you said, put him in the Lazarus pit. That would add to his character. Because the Lazarus pit, when it brings somebody back to life, it brings them back as... Like, come on now, we saw what it did to Jason. Imagine what it would do to him. He would be unstoppable.
Also, let's talk about Titans and Jason Todd, and then we can wrap this up. The actor who plays Jason Todd in the show would be picture perfect in the Red Hood role. I'm telling you. Kevin knows this now, and I do. It would be phenomenal. If this first Batman movie is amazing, which listen, if this movie's not good, just stop making Batman movies, bro. They need to include a backstory for Jason Todd and then give this guy the chance to play Red Hood. It would be fucking incredible. Also, with Titans, I feel season 3 should definitely introduce Damian Wayne. If they build the season around him and have Nightwing leave to have him lead the Titans, I think it would be great if it was done right.
Yeah, but I feel like if Titans introduces Damian, it's kind of, I feel like it would jumble up the story a little bit because one, Damian didn't come around.
That's just, for me, that's not even something they need to do. That was just something that I threw in there because I love Damian Wayne. He's my favorite Robin. So,
yeah, I think he's.
dude, just watch Son of Batman. You're not gonna tell me after you watch Son of Batman that Damian Wayne isn't top 3 favorite Robins.
He gives smoke, bro. Bro. To be honest, I know there's not a lot of Robins, but it would be Dick, Jason, and then Damian. And then Tim is okay.
Tim is the forgotten Robin.
Yeah, but he's also like the Robin that actually stood as Robin.
I guess.
Like he's technically Red Robin now, but in the new storyline that they did with DC with turning all of them into zombies, they all died. Bruce, the only one that stood alive was Damian and Jason. But Jason, when he was writing on their graves, he wrote like little things. He even wrote that Tim was the best of them.
Agree to disagree. So I have laid out the foundation for what I think needs to be a successful DCEU. Eric, is there anything you think these clowns need to do other than get their heads out of their asses to help with this mess?
I mean, besides actually giving us a Batman movie where it isn't an origin story, I would like another Superman. I think Henry Cavill's Superman is great.
He's just really good.
He plays a pretty good Superman.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just need the introduction of new characters. I say the same thing with Marvel. I just need the introduction of new characters. A Green Lantern movie. I need the introduction of bigger and badder villains. Yes, they just did freaking Doomsday, but I need bigger than that. I need is that his name?
Darkseid.
Darkseid, there you go. I need Darkseid to play.
Well, apparently we're getting Darkseid in the Snyder Cut. Apparently.
The same way Marvel had Thanos, I need DC to have.
Yeah, but again, I feel like if they do Darkseid in the Snyder Cut, why am I gonna care? No character build. We haven't seen anything from Darkseid. This is gonna be the first time we're seeing him. We're supposed to expect us to care when the Justice League throws down with him, if that happens? Come on, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that. Kevin?
I said this multiple times. I feel like they just need to just reset the entirety of the DCU. I know they won't, but
Flashpoint.
Just, I don't know. Some way, somehow, I feel like they need to just completely do with whatever they got going on right now. Do something to give it a fresh start.
You know what's sad?
For them to reset the universe.
Yeah. Because it's basically starting the New 52. Which, listen, if they start embracing New 52 storylines, take my fucking money. A New 52 Suicide Squad movie? Take my money! Take it.
I would really enjoy, movies about the younger ones too, like Robin and
Young Justice.
It's not likely that they would do it, but I would love a Young Justice movie or something like that, or even just standalone movies with the younger generation of heroes. I feel like it's crazy because they get pushed to the side so much because a lot of people just see them as sidekicks, but they're their own superheroes as well. That's one of the reasons why Dick went off and became Nightwing because he was tired of being seen as the boy one.
I definitely agree. Flashpoint needs to happen. You know what's funny, and a lot of people have picked up on this. The DCEU movies that don't try to establish things in the universe are the best ones. Wonder Woman stands on its own. Really, it does. Aquaman stands on its own. It doesn't set up anything for the future. It sets up a sequel with Black Manta, which I cannot wait for. And
Oh yeah, he's still alive, right?
and Shazam doesn't try to set anything up. It's just on its own. Even Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey doesn't set up for the Suicide Squad, the next Suicide Squad movie, which, by the way, I am very looking forward to.
But it's even for like even if they did have like try to tie it to their universes, bro, I just feel like Marvel does things with its live action better than DC. Like Captain America: The First Avenger, it didn't have any tie to any other character except for the fact that we get to see Howard Stark, and everybody knows that Howard Stark is Tony Stark's father, which is a good way to connect it to the universe. But still have it be
also they
standalone.
had the thing with the Tesseract also.
Oh, yeah, but that was I thought that was a good way to set up the stuff.
No, the Tesseract stuff for me kind of ruins the third act for me. But
Honestly, that final act, like, it's a great movie. I just think that final fight between Cap and Red,
Red Skull.
Red Skull was like, okay.
I've never really been a fan of First Avenger that much. I don't know. It's just a movie. Like if you're telling me, oh Tyler, let's watch a Captain America movie, I would put in Winter Soldier or Civil War way before that. Look at us, bro. Look at us. We stirred, and now we're talking about Marvel, bro. What does that tell you?
It's just a better live action.
Warner Brothers, you fucking clowns. Let's talk about real quick because we got a little bit of time. Let's talk about the upcoming movies that are coming out. We have The Batman, which I talked about, The Suicide Squad, which I'm very excited for. I'm very excited for Suicide Squad. James Gunn, listen, bro, you let me down with Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Are they
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Because Birds of Prey addressed Suicide Squad. It addressed Jared Leto. Not the some of them, yeah, not all of them. We're still getting Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Huh?
We're still getting Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I know that's one that's coming back.
I think like Will Smith as Deadshot.
He didn't. He was one of the bright spots of that original movie. Wonder Woman 1984. I'm very excited for that. I feel like Wonder Woman 1984 is going to be very good. Shazam 2. I'm very anticipating that. I'm not anticipating it because Black Adam's not going to be the villain apparently. So what's the fucking point? We're getting a Black Adam solo movie. Why? I don't know. That's stupid.
Oh, with the Rock.
Yeah.
That man is getting huge for that film.
Aquaman 2, I'm very excited for. Black Manta. Black Manta is one of the bright villains in, and that's another thing. DCEU also has a villain problem. They're taking the shit from Marvel. General Zod was good. Enchantress was fucking terrible. Enchantress from Suicide Squad. Her brother was even worse. Amanda Waller, I guess, was one of the villains. She was okay. Ares was fucking awful in Wonder Woman, and the other two clowns that were there, awful. Steppenwolf, awful. Black Manta was really good. Ocean Master in Aquaman was also very good. And the one from
that was a movie that had like Loki had two villains and handled it very well.
Yeah, but it did have two villains. But they basically knocked out Black Manta because they were like, listen, we're saving the big boy for the sequel. Because that's his main villain, to my knowledge, at least. And
For the most part, yeah.
and Shazam
That's
had I can't remember his name for the life of me, but the villain in Shazam was pretty okay. And Batman v Superman had fucking Lex Luthor and Doomsday and all
Dude,
that
Lex
nonsense.
Luthor as a villain, he can be so good.
They need to recast him. They need to recast him. They do. I
They
love
can,
Jesse Eisenberg. I really do. He's a good actor, but he's not for the role, man. He's not. I'm sorry.
if they get the Lex Luthor I know, the one that despises
They should just have
they
they should just have Smallville Lex Luthor be him, because again, they have no restraints. Everything is one Earth. You can easily have him be Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
There's no issue. All right. My voice is shot. I'm exhausted. We're getting out of here. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys stuck all the way through this. I hope I got my point across. Warner Brothers, if you're listening to this, I hope you get your heads out of your fucking asses and give us some good DC movies, man. All I want is good DC movies. I want to walk out of a DC movie and say, holy shit, that was fucking awesome. I haven't done that with any of these movies.
I haven't
Really.
done that since Black Panther. Oh, wrong numbers. God damn it.
Like, even the ones that I really like, there's not one movie that I would be like, yeah, that was fucking amazing. Even Shazam, I'd be like, Shazam is pretty good. I want to walk out of a DC movie the same way I walked out of Endgame. Like, what the fuck did I just watch? That's what I need. Thank you guys so much. I'm uploading this on my birthday, so happy birthday to yours truly, 18. But thank you guys so much again. Please leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed this, and be on the lookout soon for the My Hero Academia video. That should be very fun.
Get me on with that. Get me on that video.
Amen, amen. So again, thank you guys so much, and stay safe out there. See ya.